All right, let's talk. Let's talk about Ubisoft's Star Wars Outlaws. Now, I don't know if you guys saw that 10-minute trailer that came out recently, but I honestly wasn't going to react to it in a video because I did a video on Outlaws, and I was like, you know what? Let me just see a little bit. It can't be that bad, right? Like it can't be. It's a AAA game. Ubisoft, a lot of money. Can't be that bad. It's that bad. I don't know if you guys feel that way. You can disagree with me if you want, but it is that bad in my opinion. This game is fucking horrendous. I can't even imagine that they're charging AAA price for that. I have seen better lip syncing in Japanese fucking movies that have gone English than I've seen in this game. And I'm not even kidding. It's right in the beginning of the trailer. I'm gonna pull up the trailer. You guys can give your thoughts. Have you seen the trailer from
looks
IGN?
like a badly written Battlefront.
I did
they took Battlefront, the basic code, and then tried to make it a single player game. Even like their mounts, all of it looks like. I was like, oh.
So this is why Ubisoft don't make anything new anymore. They just make another Assassin's Creed game.
Well, it looks like they tried to steal a lot of. Looks like they tried to steal a little bit of Uncharted on this too, and
just like soulless. She looks like a lame female Han Solo with a modern chin that they give everyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Ma'am Solo.
Exactly.
At that point, though, if they want to do this whole replacing people, why didn't they just make it Han Solo's daughter? That would have, you know what I mean?
Well, really quick.
There's on the nose.
Kylo.
There's two things that are wrong with this entire trailer that I want the chat to really pay attention to. I mean, there's a bunch of things, but two things really stood out to me that weren't like nitpicky. They were just so obvious, right?
Yeah.
Number
this
one,
would fucking kill her. By the way, this would kill everyone around it. It's a thermal detonator.
Bomb? Yeah. Yes. Which again, you can watch that thermal detonator. It looks like PS2 graphics. It's fucking terrible.
And that area in the video is the most replayed video.
Oh, and they tried to say that autoplay wasn't putting it at HD, and that's why it looks like shit. No.
Okay. Well, I'm on HD.
Exactly.
So for anybody who needs confirmation, I'm on HD. But no. So two things I want people to pay attention to. Number one, the voice acting for the protagonist, whoever the girl is that does it, it is fucking terrible. Okay, this is bringing me back to Resident Evil 1 vibes. I'm talking about original Resident Evil 1.
The difference, Resident Evil 1 is charming.
Yeah, no, you're right. This is
and
not
the chick is cute too, and they ugged her up. Like it's
the voice
the same
acting
thing they
is
always
bad.
do.
They didn't coach her. I don't. Is this her first outing as a voice actress? I don't really know, but it's fucking
She's
terrible.
done acting, but I think this might be the first game.
That's what I'm saying. Voice acting.
Yeah,
Has she
it's
ever...
different than I think this is.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because it's bad. You'll see, you'll hear it. And number two, the lip sync / graphics, but especially the lip syncing is off. Like you would think this was a Japanese fucking game being translated into English or something. This is terrible. I'm telling you, it's bad. And you don't even have to be nitpicky to look at it. It's in your face. Anyway, I'm gonna play this trailer. Any thoughts before I play the trailer? I don't want to interrupt.
Just that this game is YouTube like engagement gold because my video on this blew the fuck up earlier this week.
Yeah,
mine flopped. So there's that.
If you look at a lot of stuff before this, you can see that it almost looks like they picked scripted only events to showcase,
and not even scripted only.
Yeah, which like where it's cutscene heavy, it's on rails. It's like a path where they didn't stray too far off to showcase how open world it could be.
Yeah.
A lot of the animations, like the explosion effects, look horrible. The hit detection looks bad. You can see there's a part where they end up shooting like a thing that explodes, and the character's actually closer to the explosion than the enemy is. There's a lot of stuff on here that I dissected, and I was just like, yeah, this looks terrible. She looks like she has Bell's palsy when she's talking.
Yeah, well, let's break it down as we're playing it. All right, I'm gonna try not to interrupt.
This month's IGN First is Star Wars Outlaws. We'll be diving deep into Massive Entertainment's open-world adventure into a galaxy far, far away throughout July, with new behind-the-scenes looks and features.
God,
We've already
so
explored how
empty.
Massive brought
What a
the cinematic
boring
spectacle.
fucking game. It's so empty. Like, what?
Oh my god! It's Starfield.
Who wants to traverse that?
Why was it leaving tire tracks when it was fucking floating?
These explosion effects are literally PS2. I'm not even kidding. PS2.
Yeah.
PlayStation 2 effects, and I'm not being nitpicky, bro. This shit is garbage. Look at that Anyway, just let it play.
She journeys from the sand to the stars. Enjoy.
So fun.
Look at the lip syncing. Just wait. Just wait. But his graphics are fucking terrible.
She runs like she has a stick up her ass.
Wow.
No, this is what you call the DEI run, where the female has to run like a man. That's what it is. All right, here we go. Watch the lip syncing.
I heard you could put a turret on my ship. I'm sorry.
She said she'll put a turret anywhere if you give her a tooth.
Female robot.
Intrusion, but I sensed you needed an interpreter.
Oh, thanks, but I'm not giving her a tooth.
Jesus, those facial animations. Garbage.
Oh, by the way, one thing I caught, I've never heard a Jawa be referred to as a female. I've never seen a female Jawa in Star Wars ever. I don't know if that's just me.
Badger, lore check.
I mean, there are female Jawas,
badgers.
There are female badgers too. It's the pronoun badger. No, they're female Jawas, obviously. Otherwise, how would they fucking procreate? But yeah, they don't normally make a big deal. Jawas are just Jawas. I mean, they exist, but to highlight it would be something they obviously tried to do. Yeah,
bro, this shit is rough. And you know what's crazy? You describing it as Bell's palsy is actually pretty fucking accurate.
Tooth.
The voice acting is so bad from her. I don't know.
No, not your tooth. A sarlacc tooth. One from its second mouth.
Second mouth. Oh,
my God.
You won't take credits?
She didn't even say the word credit.
She says if you won't pay for breakfast, you can eat sand for free. A Jawa proverb.
No, I get it. I'll get the tooth.
This is something I genuinely do expect from a PS2 game.
It looks like it. It does. I'm telling you.
You know what?
Maybe early PS3.
I was about to say you can do that early era PS3.
I think that a lot of people are recognizing more and more that one, obviously, there's a lack of talent when it comes to making these games. But the second issue being the reality that the consoles aren't nearly as powerful as they sold us on. Even on the new PS5 boxes, they took off like the 8K option. They really hyped people up and said that these consoles are powerful. And they're powerful if they're playing PS4 games. It soups them up nicely, PS4, Xbox One. But they're not nearly as powerful. These assholes, and honestly, while I think I enjoyed Starfield, the exploration experience is also very mediocre. And they're trying to make
requirements.
They're making these massive fucking games on hardware that is incapable of really flushing out these worlds. Like
it's so big, it has to fail.
And you know what? You know what's so funny is for a showcase, they decided to pick the planet that's literally a fucking desert with nothing on it.
Yeah. Terrible idea.
Probably it's the easiest to render because
that's what I'm saying. They picked the one that has nothing on it.
It's the only planet they have for whatever reason.
I feel like Cassie's argument though is kind of an invalid argument because adults play on PC. So